Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, the number one YouTube channel for your online earning tricks and tutorials. So while I was away, PIAS5 Proxy, ABCS5 Proxy and Cherry Proxy site went down and they are no longer working and many people got stranded. But from this video, you should no longer be stranded anymore because I'm going to review again once more the 9Proxy site. I'm going to show you why 9Proxy is the best alternative for PIAS5 Proxy, ABCS5 Proxy and Cherry Proxy site. Remember, they used to work the same and they used to have the same features, and I've already reviewed about 9Proxy. So if 9Proxy is new to you, go through my previous videos and learn how to connect an account or a proxy, and also how to fund your account and how to buy a proxy plan from 9Proxy. Now, remember once more, they have two types of plans: the IP based plan, this one, whereby you buy an IP and then those IPs you can be able to manage them using Windows, Linux or Mac OS, yeah, and a software like this one here, where you can be able to choose country, state, city, zip, ISP, and so many other cool features which this app can be able to do, yeah. Then they have another plan called what? They have another plan called the traffic-based plan, where they sell you in terms of traffic or gigabytes. And this is the best type of proxy for those people doing CPA marketing, self-sign-up methods. The traffic one is the best because you can use less than 1 GB to complete like 10 offers. But for the IP-based plan, you require, for those 10 offers, you have used 10 IPs. So 10 IPs based plan is not good for CPA marketing, but this one is good for CPA marketing and surveys. IP based plan is very good for doing online surveys and any other work. But GB plan can be used for everything perfectly without any particular issue. It's cost effective to most people. And you can see the pricing here ranges from minimum of $15 going up as the traffic increases. And IP based plan, the pricing ranges from $20 and above. But don't worry, by the end of this video, I'm going to show you a site where you can be able to buy IPs and traffic for 9Proxy at a very throwaway price or at a very affordable price. Now, if you have been following my videos, you already know how to get to buy traffic, how to top up your account for the traffic, and how to connect those particular IP. But the reason I'm doing this video is because of this cool feature here, the feature called Proxy to Web. The 9Proxy have introduced a very cool feature, and that's why I decided to do another review for them for free. And this feature is called Proxy to Web. So once you are on this page, or go to IPs, you come to this page, click Create Proxies. Once you click Create Proxy, it will bring you to this page now. So under this page, you can be able now, remember initially you can only be able to use your IPs based plan using their software here. Now they have settled that issue, since most people don't have laptops and desktops to download the software and use the proxies. Now they have introduced this feature whereby you can be able to use your IP based plans using what? Using their web feature here, this web feature here. So remember now, our IP based plans now, they no longer be dependent on having a laptop or a PC. You can be able to use directly using a web browser or their site here. They have a feature for that. Now, the first thing you need to do is to have a username and password. So if you don't have one, I'm assuming you don't have one, since if you are not tried the feature, you come to this page whereby you put your username and password. Then after doing that, here, this feature supports both the traffic or the bandwidth plan and the IP based plan. So if you are sharing this username and password to another person, you can limit the number of IPs they use in a day from your account. That's what it means here. But since I'm the one who's using, I'm going to put it under unlimited. Then under bandwidth, in case you want to use the bandwidth plan, you can set the limit. You can set the person who I'm going to share username and password should not exceed 5 GB of worth of traffic. I don't have a balance of it. So that's what it means here. You can put a small remark to be able to remind yourself which user has these ones and so much forth. So once you set all those details, you scroll down to the proxy settings. Now here, this is the only difference part with the other software now, because here now you can be able to select the country you need. For example, United States here, and then you can only be able to select either state, city, or ISP. Remember, that's the only difference between using IP-based proxies on the web and on the software. Remember, on the software, you can be able to select the country, state, city, and zip code and ISP all at once. But on this feature, the feature for on their web, you can be able to select either state, city, ISP. You just select one of them. For example, if you select city like this one, you can be able here to select the city that you need. Let's say California or whichever. You see, like that. So you are going to get a random city in California and a random ISP. And don't worry about this, because they always give you the best city and ISP in every single location that you choose. In case you choose a city, so for city is the same. Let's say here you want Los Angeles. So basically you do the same for ISP, state, and city. So you just select one, then come here, select the particular city you have, and you're good to go. Then duration, you can set the duration of your IP rotation. For example, here is 1,440 minutes. You can put it in minutes or hours when you want your IP to be online, and you can even stay more than that. So this one is in minutes, but you can put as many things as you need. For example, if you put hours, the maximum is 24 hours. That's why the maximum minute is 1440. So if this one divided by 60 is 24 hours. So put hours, 24 hours. Now, that's how you set up the proxy to web to use the IP plan, based plan. If I could have clicked here, if you could have used the traffic plan. But now when I selected here, I'm using it under the IP based plan. So this is a very cool feature. Despite this small hiccup here of only being able to choose city, state, and ISP, all other features are very cool and the IPs are pretty fast. Now, without wasting time, I want us now to connect this particular IP using an anti-detect browser. So you can see here you have the username, password. So I have this string here, which has the username, host or IP, port, username, and password. So I want to come and paste it here so that I can just edit it well. So this is the host, then this is the port. Remember, there is a port. Let me put a hyphen. There is a, so you have username, port. You have the host or the IP, port, username up to here, then password. Basically, all these details, let me copy them, are the same as these ones here: IP, port, username, and password. So once you do that, just go to your anti-detect browser. So for me, I'm using this one called Quantum Stealth browser. So let me create a new browser here. So let me say testing proxy to web. So once you've done that, let me scroll down, set up the proxy and the fingerprint. So let's say generate a fingerprint for me. Once you do that, now go down. Remember, you can use any anti-detect browser. I'm just decided to use this one, because it's the one which is readily available. I'm doing this video. So once you put your string of your details, of your IP details or proxy details, it will align itself there with the IP, port, username, and password. Then click test proxy. The proxy is in Los Angeles. Let's say create. Now this is what we have created here, this one. So let's launch it. And that's how you use 9Proxy IP plan without using the software. A very awesome and cool feature. So let's see how their IP looks like. So you can see the quality of their IPs is just marvelous. Yeah, you can see that under ipscore.com, this is a very good site for checking the blacklist status of your IP. So under ipscore.com, you can see that they have what, 100% score, and here it's clear. They are not blacklisted on any particular site, and everything else is perfect. Yeah, so you see I already selected the city and I was given a random ISP, but I recommend when using this feature of proxy to web, always use the ISP. Click the ISP and select the ISP you need, and then you're going to be given the best city and state for that particular ISP. But this one for demonstration, that's why I just used the city there. That's why I used the city. In case anybody might be curious why I decided to use the city. My best one is to use the ISP. Always pick the best ISP and choose the one, particular one you need, and you'll be given the best location with that particular ISP. So always, if you've been following my videos, always check your anonymity online using Hua.net. These are standard measures that we do when setting up your online workplace. ISP. I sometimes use the ISP. I always use the ISP to get my to get my best city and state using that particular ISP. Now, that's how you connect what? You connect 9Proxy using this proxy to web feature. Now, to access the Proxy Universe Telegram app, just click store on their Telegram channel here. It will take you to this page. No, to this page, sorry. Now, on this page, yeah, you'll be prompted to, if you don't have an account, you'll be prompted to register an account using either to sign in with your Telegram account or to register using a Gmail or Google account. So once you register, click here. The first thing you should do is to add a balance, because without a balance, you can't be able to do anything. Put the amount you need here. Then you can top up using crypto, using this either a crypto bot or a cryptomas. Then you follow the instructions, and I'm sure if you watched the previous review video I did about Proxy Universe, you know how to do this process. So if you're new to Proxy Universe, I did a full review video on how to load a balance and how to buy IPs from the various sites listed here. So once you load your balance, come to catalog, select the IP you need to buy, the IP site you need to load. For example, you want to 9Proxy IP based plan, like that. Once you do that, scroll down, you see the number of IPs you want to buy. For example, 200 IPs. On their site, 200 IPs goes for $40, since 100 IPs is $20. So you can see using Proxy Universe is very cheap and affordable. Now, while doing this review, I decided to try out their system, because I like recommending things which are working to people, and it's been long since I bought IPs from them. So I posted the video and I bought IPs. Remember, initially I had 77 IPs. I used one for demo. They came to 76. Now I bought 200 IPs for $11, and then that's why my balance is now to 76. You might be wondering why at the beginning it was 70 something, now it's 200. That's the reason why. So that's sorted out. Now, once you come here, you just click buy. Once you click buy, the balance will be deducted here from your account balance, and they're going to give you a code. That code is the one which you click share code here, and you'll be able to redeem that particular code. Now, for you to see another way to see the code is to come under orders, click the service that you bought, and then you see the latest code that you bought. You see, for example, I bought this code. Yeah, you can see the date. I bought the 200 IPs for $11, and I got this code. So just copy the code, go to 9Proxy software. On the left side of your screen, you see the share code. Also on their website here, on the left side of your screen, you can see the share code option. So click on the share code option, then paste your code here and redeem it. Since I've already redeemed this code, if I click redeem, it won't work because I've already redeemed those particular IPs. You see, I've already redeemed them, and this is the code here. You can see the code. You see, 200 IPs. It was created on this particular date, but me, I bought it. It was used on February 22nd. The reason I'm doing all this demonstration is because I like recommending things to people which I have tested them myself and I know they are working. So you can see this code here number and the code number here are the same. So you can rest be assured that Proxy Universe service is working perfectly while loading proxy plans on 9Proxy. So guys, that's the update I had for you today. Be sure to check out 9Proxy, and I'm sure if you have watched up to here now, you have known the reasons why 9Proxy is the best alternative for ABCS5, PIAS5, and Cherry proxy sites. Consider checking them out. I'm going to also post the link for registration for the 9Proxy and for the Proxy Universe site under the video description. So guys, thank you for watching, and keep it shocked.